So hi everyone, it's the day after the Halloween party, really almost the night after the Halloween party. We got back to the hotel around 2 a.m., slept until about 9, slowly made our way downstairs, and then had a great meetup with Lindsay's friend from California who happens to be from Arkansas. They were staying at the same hotel she was with her parents, and we ended up just sitting down there for a couple of hours. And I think that's one of my big takeaways from this trip. We're actually in Epcot tonight, sitting in a place called Connections. And I think the best part of our trip, aside from the party last night, are the connections that we've made with other people and the time that we've spent with those folks at Universal or, at the hotel this morning. Yeah, that's been amazing.
Yeah, I agree. It was so fun this morning just sitting and talking about nothing and everything at the same time, and we were sad when they had to get in their Uber and go to the airport.
We were. So, the temptation is when you're on vacation, when you're at a theme park, it's attraction, ride, show. Make sure you're connecting, and not just with each other, but the people in your life, the people in your world that matter. Because if you keep those connections strong, you'll keep yourself and your relationship strong. We've got new friends.
We do. Yeah, and it's just going to be a slow afternoon/night at Epcot. It's already 5:30, so I guess night. We're tired. And
we are tired.
We're just gonna see where the night takes us.
Yeah, so I'm sitting here drinking a nice coffee. We've already put in our mobile order for dinner. Our two favorite things at Epcot, other than the park itself, rice pudding from Norway and Spaceship Earth. And if that's all we get to do tonight, it's a really good night.
Yeah, so stick around for that. So I know the first thing that we're gonna do is go and taste the soda. Now apparently Jeffrey's favorite is Beverly.
No, Beverly isn't my favorite. Let's be honest, Beverly isn't anybody's favorite. We do love Club Cool. It's the Madagascar that we both love. Neither one of us drink soda, but we don't ever come to Epcot and we don't stop in Club Cool and get the Madagascar, which oddly enough is really a banana flavored soda. If you know what we're talking about and you have a favorite, let us know in the comments below. And if you love the Beverly, unsubscribe.
No, don't unsubscribe. We want all 302 of you guys. We have Beverly.
No, Madagascar.
Oh, shoot. We have Madagascar.
Banana
Cheers.
flavored soda.
Oh, it's so good. The only downside about this place is the floors are sticky. So your shoes are going to be all sticky for the rest of the day, but...
Yes, those are the things that she thinks about. Those are the things she worries about. I've been in here 100 times and I've never once thought, ooh, sticky floor, sticky shoes.
So I think next we're going to go down to Regal Eagle and we're going to get some lunch. No, we're going to get some dinner because it's 5:30. Test track is under refurbishment. Based on my knowledge, they're making it more like the original, ?
Well, I never experienced the original, and it appears that they're going to sort of go old school. I think my favorite part of it is they're going to tell the story of energy, where the fuel for a thing like Test Track comes from. So there's a lot of greenery and dinosaurs in the concept art, and who doesn't love dinosaurs? And ever since Universe of Energy got transitioned to Cosmic Rewind, the dinosaurs that were in Universe of Energy, which amazing, are gone. Yeah, looking forward to that. Epcot used to have amazing dinosaurs, and now they're gone. And we're gonna have them return, not the same ones, but when you're old, you like dinosaurs. You feel like one.
I like dinosaurs. Talk to me about the Tower of Terror.
This is a you thing as much as it is a me thing. So Hollywood Studios opened in 1989, Epcot in 1982, and they needed more attractions for Hollywood Studios. So one of the first additions was the Hollywood Tower of Terror. And the concern was it's so tall at like 199 and a half feet that you would be able to see it from Epcot, specifically World Showcase. So they made sure to match the color with the color of the Moroccan Pavilion here in Epcot, even though it's two completely different parks separated by a fairly good distance. And the best view of that match is where we're standing right now. And it's Lindsay. She knew the story, but she actually found the best sightline for seeing the match.
Yes, it's really cool, and I think it's an awesome feature.
And oh, by the way, so we go into the Coke zone, cool zone, whatever it's called, and Lindsay's thinking about how sticky the floor is. What do I bring to the relationship? Knowledge about the color of Tower of Terror against the Moroccan Pavilion. Everybody's got their strengths, right?
I love your knowledge, J.A. We've got to make it all the way over there, J.A. You up for the trek?
Absolutely. Always, of course. It's going to be great.
Talking about different things that we bring to the table in the relationship, I almost always will stop for any animal. I just love animals so much, even if it's like a duck. I'll be like, oh my gosh, Jeffrey, look at, he's so cute. Or I'll point out these like big white birds that are all over Epcot. And I don't know that you like noticed those before or like, cared.
No, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things I didn't notice before. And here's the deal. If she cares about it, then I have a responsibility to care about it. If I care about it, she has a responsibility to care about it. And that's what it means to be in a relationship, to get outside of yourself and bring value to the other person rather than sitting around waiting for the other person to bring value to you. So yeah, she's pointed out things in Epcot, not just the Tower of Terror match, but animals everywhere. It's not Animal Kingdom, but it is when you're walking with Lindsay May.
So comment down below if you think that Jeffrey should allow me to get just one more pet, just one more. We have one cat, so somebody's already going over there to take care of him. They might as well just take care of one more animal. A lizard, a dog.
We're good.
A dog. A dog. I don't know about you, Jeffrey Allen, but I think most people who walk through this festival get hungrier and hungrier as they walk through. I have lost my appetite.
Tonight it smells like not World Showcase, but World Smell Case. It's horrific.
It is. There's some pungent smells, probably cheese or sausage or something.
Yeah, and I'm putting the puns in pungent, so my apologies for that.
What do we have here?
So we're still in Epcot, American Pavilion, inside what used to be, in my opinion, the worst restaurant, not just in Epcot, but on all of Walt Disney World property. A couple of years ago, they turned it into a barbecue place, and now it's one of the best restaurants on property. We've got some smoked pork, some burnt-in beans, some banana pudding, cornbread, and Lindsay May got some mac and cheese.
All right, let's dig in. We are stuffed. What'd you think?
I would give the pork an 8 out of 10. Really good, really flavorful, paired wonderfully with all of the different barbecue sauces. Baked beans, exceptionally tasty tonight. I'd probably give that a 9 out of 10. Could have used a little bit more burnt in, but they were hot, they were flavorful. Really enjoyed that. Banana pudding, 10 out of 10. I love desserts, I love sweets, I love banana pudding. It was really, really good tonight. Mac and cheese, 0 out of 10 because you did me wrong.
What?
So Lindsay had a piece of cornbread and she needed butter, and so I graciously went to the counter and asked for butter, and then she dumped it into the mac and cheese. And if you know anything about mac and cheese and butter, they're the same color. So I took a bite of mac and cheese and really just ended up eating an entire pat of butter.
It wasn't an entire pat of butter. It was probably like that much of it.
It was a lot of butter.
I had already eaten most of it. I would give the mac and cheese a 7 out of 10. The baked beans, I give those a 9 out of 10. The pork, probably 7 out of 10. And the banana pudding, 9.5 out of 10.
We can't recommend Regal Eagle enough. American Pavilion, Epcot, and it's a reflection of if things aren't working, you can always change. And this restaurant made a change a couple of years ago. Phenomenal.
So what's next?
We're going to continue to walk around World Showcase and ultimately make our way back to the Norway Pavilion, get one of our favorite desserts, rice pudding, and at least write Spaceship Earth before we head out.
All right, let's do it. It is so pretty tonight.
Gorgeous.
Okay, we have a new mission. You guys might have noticed in some of our videos we have this stuffed animal. He's a Stife bear. His name is Mr. Bones.
Mr. Bones.
And we have like 4 other Stife bears. They're not all bears, but we have a Mickey Mouse. We have 3 Winnie the Pooh characters. We've been seeing a Stife Eeyore around Epcot, and we've been told that they're in Germany. So
Well, not the Eeyore, because I stopped and asked parents whose little boy in a stroller had some sort of Stife bear. I saw the tag.
oh, it wasn't Eeyore.
It was not Eeyore.
Oh, okay.
So we're headed to England to see if they by chance have the Winnie the Pooh Stifes, and then we're going to loop back around to Germany because we know for sure that they're selling some sort of Stifes there.
Yes. And then our other mission is, it's our niece's 11th birthday today. And so
Happy birthday, Reagan.
Happy birthday, Reagan. We love you so much. We're trying to find her some Wally thing because she just loves Wally. So that's our second mission.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned that we're in the wrong park and the wrong part of Walt Disney World to find anything for Wally.
Have we told the next story?
The neck story.
Yes.
So this is one of Lindsay's traumas. The good news is she got to go to France and stand in front of the Eiffel Tower when you were only in high school.
Yeah, I was a junior in high school.
The challenge is...
2 years ago. I'm kidding, that's a joke.
The challenge is she has a long neck, and the photo of her in front of the Eiffel Tower, it's really hard to tell which is longer, the Eiffel Tower or Lindsay's neck. And to be fair to her, it has something to do with the way the photo was taken, the angle,
so
the
my
shadows.
mom was on one side of me, a friend was on the other, and I was wearing a V-neck, and so it made it look like my chest was really my neck.
It's a forced perspective situation.
Yes, so you know what? I'm ready. I'm ready to reveal the photo. Here it is. I hope you enjoy. My whole family laughs at me for this photo. Jeffrey makes fun of me for this photo.
Can't imagine why.
So we are creatures of habit.
No.
Epcot has, I would guess, over 20 restaurants. We probably eat at the same 2.
We would never.
Maybe 3 every time we come here, and the Rose and Crown is one of those. We love the Rose and Crown.
It is.
The shepherd's pie is so good. You have to try it. They have a whiskey and fireball drink, which is hit or miss. One time it was really good, another time not so much. But
yeah. And as far as we're such creatures of habit. It's the Norway Pavilion, it's Regal Eagle, it's Rose and Crown. I mean, we're here tonight and it's Food and Wine Festival, and we're not even checking out the booths. We don't care, we're not interested.
All right, little update. Jeffrey took a little bit of a break, and I went into the shops here in the England Pavilion, and I got my mom some tea.
How did you know that they sold tea in the England Pavilion, Lindsay May?
Well, somebody caught on to the fact that I was a black tea drinker, specifically Twinings. That was my cup of tea, as you would say. What happened there?
Well, the first time I was here after you and I started hanging out, I wanted to bring you something home, and I got the tea that you like. Not just like, but love. And why do you think I did that?
I think because you were beginning to love me.
Because you are my cup of tea.
Aw, that's so cute, J.A. All right, show the shirt. We're gonna get it.
And I'm trying to figure out if Monsters University has any openings for professors, or even better, deans.
Oh boy. Now we're gonna be matching. Interruption from future Lindsay. For some reason, the rest of the audio clips sound like this. Now, I can't bear to listen to that for 1 second, and so I was really bummed and considered just tossing out the rest of the footage, but it would leave the video incomplete because we had set 2 goals: find the Stife bears and get my niece a gift. Hi, Mr. Jones. So instead, I'm just going to do a brief voiceover over a couple of the clips. I'm not going to show the whole thing because in some of them we're talking for a while, so here we go. So here we are on our way to go get our rice pudding, which we talked about being our favorite treat. Here is the treat. Jeffrey tastes it and obviously loves it based on that thumbs up. This is the spot that we love sitting in. It is one of our favorite places in the whole park. After getting our treat, we decided to continue to walk toward the Germany Pavilion, and we finally found the shop that had the Stife toys in them. After looking around for a while, we decided on these two. We got a giraffe, because I love giraffes because I have a long neck, and we got Dumbo because Jeffrey and I love Dumbo and Jeffrey has big ears. Now he said that, not me. After that, one of our 2 missions was complete, so we went and did Spaceship Earth, and there was a little show on the outside of Spaceship Earth, which was really pretty. In this part, I talked about how I had gone in almost every single store in Epcot and had not found a Wall-E, so I was bummed about that. Here is one clip from Spaceship Earth. It's one of my favorite parts, and right after, we talked about how much we love Spaceship Earth and did an outro. Thank you guys so much for watching our day at Epcot. It was more of a lazy day. We did not prioritize doing attractions, which was actually really nice for a change. We just walked around World Showcase, went into a couple of the stores, and we really enjoyed it. So if you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like, please subscribe if you're new, comment what you want to see next, and we hope you have a wonderful day. Stick out a hand or something? Awesome sauce.